Hi. So my hair is really fucked up right now. I'm sorry. Oh man. Whew. Oh baby, hello boo boo. Oh, she's so tiny. Oh, so tiny. Oh, come here. Come. Oh my god. Oh, the baby. Oh, say hello. You say hello, boo boo. Okay, maybe not today. Yeah. 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 Yeah, cutie. Yeah. I don't really see anyone that's watching my thing. Okay. River, if there's no one watching. Maybe soon there'll be people watching. It's not 2 minutes yet, though. I have two things I want to tell you about today. The River Styx story, and a message to Donald Trump. Not like a political thing, just like stuff you wouldn't think about, and like maybe you should think about, and then it's just surprising, kind of. I know most people are like, oh god, politics. And I'm like, that's how I am, but if you don't want to listen, just what harm is it? You know. Besides, once you get done listening to this River Styx, you might actually. It's not political. It's just my childhood story. You might just be more interested in what I have to say, or the way in which I say it, and how you might. Okay. So, the River Styx. So my dad was canoeing with me and his friend. I was in the middle of the canoe, and we were out on the lake. And it was this lake that was by a cemetery. It still is by a cemetery. The lake is still there. It hasn't moved. And I call this lake Lost Man's Lake or Dead Man's Lake because of what happened to me. My dad was fucking around. He was playing with his friend. He was fucking around. They were both rocking the boat. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! And over the side of the boat I went. And then my dad freaks the fuck out because I can't swim. And that's about the time they said, "Oh, well, she needs to learn how to swim." But I go underneath the water all the way, and something grabs my leg. I freak out. Something in me just makes me go whoosh, to the top of the water, right? But in between that and the top of the water, I feel like there was a time gap missing, right? There was a time or something, and all that I really remember in like a split second, all that I got out of that was I got all this out of a split second. I got whatever grabbed a hold of me. I was like, I instinctually said, "I love you. It's okay." And then like I felt like, I don't know what that feeling was. It's different. There's another story that I'll get to in a minute that relates to this. But I don't want to say sad. Despair? Longing. I feel it felt like what? It's, lonely? Lonely. There's other feelings too. And sad. And I was like, I love you. I love you. It's okay. But I don't want to go. It's not my time. Please, no. And I was just like, I was so scared. But at the same time, I had this feeling in me that told me, you need to show whatever this is that you love it. Because it has never felt love from anyone, let alone a human. You must show it love. And I didn't know why, but I was like, I kind of, from my heart, I just, in my soul, I just like connected to its soul, and I was like, I love you, it's okay. And then I kind of gave it a soul hug. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when your soul and that soul meet and it hugs and it's okay. And that soul doesn't feel bad anymore. It feels good. Feels good. Feels better. Like it's, yeah. Oh. And then it was like, and then what it did was it was like, it's not your time. I love you. I'll be watching over you. It's okay. I'll make sure nothing happens to you, kind of thing. It was just this kind of dark thing that misunderstood. This cloudy? I don't want to say that. But it's like, it's okay. And then it's like, not your time, and it'll let go. And, yeah. Oh. Okay. Wow. But it just like, it just, it's just said, like a watcher. Like, it just like, I want to make sure everything is okay. And no matter if you forget about me or not, I'll still be watching. You may forget about me, but you'll come back to me. And I was like, I promise I'll come back. I promise I'll come back. I promise I'll come back. I'll never forget you. I love you. It's okay. And it's like, well, you're gonna forget, but if you, just this like unbelieving that I would come back, and so used to saying, so used to like watching humans and never being, you know, so sad, because I think it was once human and it just misses it so much, and it saw something in me that was like, she's so innocent, she's so pure, how can I hurt her? She's just a kid. Whereas it may have instinctually been like, it's food, but it's not. I said, I love you, it's okay. And then I got in that canoe after that. I popped out of the water and my dad pulled me up and I was like, get me the fuck out. I screamed like I think maybe the one other time I've made that noise. I now remember the noise. It was kind of like when I scream, and I've only done this a very like maybe that time and another other time, like this high pitch scream only I've heard on something like it on Watership Down, that movie, where right before it dies, it makes this high pitched squeal, right? Right before the bunny dies, it makes this high pitched squeal because it instinctually knows it's the end of its life, and it's just like, ah, you know, even when they all make that, even, you know. I watched that movie when I was really young too. You should really. It is debatable whether you should. I can understand why it's so debatable letting your children watch Watership Down, letting your children watch Animal Farm. It fucks their mind up, and depending on if they're strong enough to handle it, it may shape the rest of their life. Animal Farm is a really difficult movie to get through, and so is Watership Down. Not because they were so long, but because of the content of the movie. Okay, the content by itself is made in a children's way, but it is not a children's story. And it's a very adult thing put in a kid's genre. But it's a very adult things you're dealing with. Anyways, I got in that boat, in that canoe, and I was like, get us the fuck out of here. But I looked back, and I can't tell you any more than that, because that's between me and, yeah, and I promised. But it watches over me, and it loves me, and it's waiting for me to go back. I said I was going to talk about Trump, but I think that's for a different time.